premium pub snacks. Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK. My name is MJ and today we are reviewing another one of the Pub Supper Premium Bar Snacks subscription boxes. This is the second one we've done. Thank you to the guys at Pub Supper for sending this out to us. You can go to pubsupper.com to get yours and you can use the code FRUC10 to get 10% off. I'm going to break into the packaging using a knife or similar. This is a knife, so that's perfect. And last time, you may remember our video, it was a hot food special. This time it doesn't have a theme, so let's just see what we've got. That's all I know about it. All I know is that it doesn't have a theme. Take off the packaging. Oh, and also we were very impressed last time. There was a lot of very premium products. Oh, are you kidding me? That is hilarious. Okay, so we have got chili beef biltong, marinated air-dried strips of lean British and Irish beef. That looks good. We have got delicious English cheddar cheese and chive flavour sweet potato chips from Scott Farms. I think we've actually reviewed Scott Farms sweet potato products before. This is interesting. Crunchy coated peanuts, beer nuts, or beer nuts, like German beer. That is absolutely cute and absolutely awesome. We've got salt and vinegar flavour snaffling pig pork scratchings. Or pork crackling. We might have done them before as well, guys. Check the channel for them. So there's already some stuff in here that we know that is excellent. We've got sage and onion pork crackling, Mr. Tubbs. I think this is the same brand that we had last time when we got the, I think it was Madras. We've got Snyder's honey mustard and onion pretzel pieces. We have definitely reviewed them. Just like the Food Review UK box. We've got Wissington tomato Piper's crisps. Very nice. We have got, Serious Pig crackling. This was the amazing brand. Oops. Bloopers. This was the amazing brand that we had last time when we had the cured ham, and I was super impressed. This is oven roasted crackling from outdoor bred British pork with crunchy red apple. Wow, that sounds really mental and different. We have got strips of beef, cleaver and keg. Wow, that looks really interesting. New improved recipe, warm spiced little slivers of air-dried grass-fed Aberdeen Angus, best enjoyed with a decent porter. Mental, and this is probably what I was most surprised to see, but also happiest to see, Joe and Seth's Espresso Martini. Now, why was I so shocked to see this? Merely 2 days ago, I sent a message to Joe and Seth's, and one of the flavours that I said I wanted to try was the Espresso Martini. They are sending us some products, but I don't believe they were actually specifically sending us this. So that is an absolute lifesaver. Brilliant. Like I say, guys, we've already tried a lot of these products, so you can go on the channel. I'll leave links in the description to the products that we've tried, which does include things like the Piper's Crisps, the Snyder's, the Scott's Farms, the crackling pig. But I'll try the other stuff. So we've got, kicking off with biltong chili beef. I think that is the difference between biltong and jerky vinegar, maybe? It might be. Here we go, guys. Let's give it a go. They're nice big chunks of beef. Nice thick chunks, I should say. I thought it looked like in the middle. Quite tender, actually, especially for jerky. Like, it's not... Obviously, it is still chewy, but it's a little softer. Very slight tang from the vinegar, which goes really nicely. I actually like vinegar, but in this, you can't really taste the vinegar. In this, you can't really taste the vinegar, you just get a tang from it, really. Wow, that is super tasty biltong. Or jerky, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it is biltong, actually, so call it biltong. That's super tasty, really good quality. Nice and succulent, juicy, great flavour. The chilli in there, yeah, quite light, actually. It's not too hot, but it's a really, really subtle, gentle spicing. And the other spices in there, things like coriander, pepper, chili, nutmeg, you can definitely taste that in there. It's more than just beef. That's really good. That's really good quality as well. I'd give that a very solid 4 stars. Go for something slightly different first actually. I'm going to go for the Serious Pig Snackling, they've called it, with crunchy red apple. So you actually get, it looks like you get a mixture of apple and pork in here. Oh, it smells good. I like the size of these as well, because I actually find that pork crackling can be a little bit too big, but bite-sized pieces like this, bring it on. Oh, what a bit of crunch.
Bit of crunch.
Yeah, crazy crunchy. Bit of apple. Mmm. Oh, wow. Together, that's bloody wonderful. And go for both now. Mmm. Oh, wow. Together, that's wonderful. My God. This is more the pork crackling or pork scratching that I'd expect to get with like a roast. And I think it's a bit more traditional than these big puffy ones that you get. Oh, do you know what I mean, guys? Right, it's so crunchy that when you crunch it, it actually makes your vision blur. Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes your vision like shake. Very weird. But oh, the pork flavour. It's literally roast pork crackling. Pork, sea salt, olive oil, and then the apples are literally apples and palm oil. Oh my God, loving this. Sorry. I might finish one of these sentences one day. That literally tastes like roast pork crackling, like crackling. I can't stop eating it either. Look at that. Apple. Gotta have them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Very crispy, so crunchy. It's absurd how crunchy it is. But crucially, it's not too hard. I get a little bit worried about my teeth. You've probably noticed that even for a British guy, I don't have the best teeth. So I get a little worried about these types of things, but I'm not worried at all with this. It's very hard, but it's not so hard that you get worried. And it's just such a satisfying texture. Like I say, it literally tastes like roast pork, so it tastes like you're having a roast dinner. But then the apple, never even had apple like that. I don't know if it's fried apple, but it makes it totally hard, but crispy, but nowhere near as hard as the pork. And it's a really satisfying texture. And then you've got the saltiness, and also what I like about it is the pure flavour, the pure roast pork flavour. But when you have them both together, it's absolutely delicious. This is I think this is the 3rd-ish product that we've tried from Serious Pig. This brand are absolutely excellent. That is a solid 5 stars. And they're getting that not only for the flavour, but also that is so unique as well. Combining apple with pork in a crackling product. That's great. Right, next up, these strips of beef. Is this jerky? Don't really know. Sounds amazing. Our strips of beef are 100% grass-fed Scottish Aberdeen Angus beef, marinated in a warm mix of coriander seeds and black pepper, hung, air-dried and thinly sliced to deliver the most succulent morsel. A decent porter or black IPA sets this snacking beef off nicely. Hence, pub supper. Tearing in progress. Don't do this at home. Be safe. Or you could do that, because what I just did then was quite safe actually. Oh my God. I'm actually going to compare that with the biltong. This smells. You can actually smell the grass. Is that a weird thing to say? That's what it looks like. It's quite rich in red actually, which is nice. I'd sort of show you inside the pack, but I'm not sure how well you can see it. It smells so strong of beef. It actually smells like British beef, like Aberdeen Angus. Wow. You can actually see through that one how red it is. Oh, that's so salty. That is nice. I'll tell you what this reminds me of, which bodes well. So I can't remember the name. Can't remember the name, but there was a brand of beef jerky that we tried. I'll put it on screen here. That brand, that is the best brand of beef jerky I've ever had. This is probably the closest I've ever had to that. This is basically, this tastes like that brand, but without the smokiness, and a little bit less salty, and less chewy. Like that stuff was very hard and very dry. This is a bit more succulent. Oh, look at that! You can literally see through that, the redness. Oh, this is spot on. I'm so impressed with these boxes. That is top drawer beef jerky. I give that 5 stars. I mean, looking at the value here, easily pay, I'd say you'd probably pay 80p for them, maybe £1 in the right setting. You could even lowball it and say 50p at worst case scenario. You pay $2.25 for that, so that's about £3 already. I reckon you pay $1.50 minimum for that. £1 for that maybe? £3 for that maybe? Easily £3 for that. Easily £1.50 for that. Easily £3 for that. I mean, I haven't tried these yet, but easily £1 for that. And then that RRP's at about £4 I think. So there's what? There's about, oh, I've got a tiny bubble in my throat. There's a good £20 worth of value in here. And you're getting it for 15, I think it is. Lower than that with Fruck 10. Yeah, this is all just excellent. Right. Classic crunchy coated peanuts, beer nuts. In a cute can. Oh, they smell good. They smell very... More bloopers. They smell very peanutty. Let's give it a go. Oh, so much crunch. Mmm. Oh wow. To me, that actually tastes a bit cheesy, which would corroborate the colour. Done it again. The coating on there actually, it's like a batter, like a thick, aerated, crispy batter. I like it actually. Yeah, those are tasty. I'll probably give them very, very, very high 3 stars. Still very tasty, and I absolutely love the texture on them. But now the pizza resistance, gotta be the Joe and Steph's, isn't it? I mean, this brand is pretty much easily the best popcorn you can get, and I am looking forward to trying this flavour. I've never had this flavour. Espresso Martini. What does that actually say? A deliciously smooth cocktail with a wicked espresso kick, made with 5% real spirit. So that is the thing with these as well. It's not just saying espresso martini flavour and then it hasn't got alcohol in. It's actually got alcohol in. Oh, oh, oh! That smells so freaking good. Yeah, that's good. There's a bit more on the chewy side than on the crispy side, which can sometimes happen with Joe and Steph's. You either get like a particularly crispy batch or a slightly chewier one. It might have something to do with the age. I don't know. It was so good though. Like the popcorn itself, if you've never had Joe and Steph's, it's like airy, like a meringue. Like it doesn't even really have the normal consistency of popcorn. It's so good. And in this situation, it's like a rich, literally like a rich black, but also sort of creamy, but the slight bitter twang comes through. Rich coffee caramel. Obviously 5 stars. Wow. I'm so impressed with these guys. This is probably, this has a shout at being the best subscription box we've ever tried. Just the brands they put in there are so high quality. For the most part, yeah, sure, there's 1 or 2 in here that are a bit more sort of common and down trend and whatnot, but even so, I mean, there's not a single thing in here that I would say is bad. And there's several things in here that I gave 5 stars. That usually doesn't happen with a subscription box. 5-star products are rare enough on the channel as it goes, let alone just rammed in by the boatload into a subscription box. I was holding up their social media, so check them out. I reckon the service is 5 stars. I've done 2 boxes now, so I can say that they are consistently good quality. Use the code FRUCK10 to get 10% off. I think it's 10% off your first order. So just check what the details say on the promo code when you buy it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Great stuff. Pub Sapper. Awesome. Cheers.